Well, hello, New World players. Today is October 24th, 2021. And the big news today is that New World's economy is suffering from rapid deflation. Now, I'm going to tell you why. This is very, very good news for you as a new player. And I'm also a new player too. I've been in beta, so I've seen a non-deflationary market, and now the real market is here, and it is totally deflationary. The bottom has dropped out of this market. And a lot of people are saying that's a bad thing, and yes, at the high level, it is a bad thing. But for you as a new player, this is the best news you could ever hear, because starting in this game, there are going to be some incredible values. And this is the time to buy, guys. Screaming buy. Get in there and buy things. I'm going to explain why, and I'm going to show you why too. So stay tuned as I go through this. Why is this good news for you? Is because they're going to fix this sooner or later. I can't see them keeping it this way. So just imagine you're going around out there, and suddenly one day those real life houses you wanted to buy were going for only like $1,000 instead of $2 million like they are where I live. Well, what would you do? You'd buy them. But the funny thing is in the game, people aren't doing that. People are complaining about, oh, the economy is broken, and they're complaining and complaining. But they're going to fix this, guys, one way or another. I don't think they're going to let the game do this, because it's not really good for the game. But anyway, here's how to take advantage of it. But before we do that, let's talk about what the news is. So if you go over to Reddit, you can see this, and they're talking about how not enough money is being created in the game, blah, blah, blah. Here are the links down here. You can read these. I'm going to quickly go over this thing and talk about some of the other issues. So they have a currency problem. As you know, in most MMOs, it's the other way around, where they have rapid inflation or almost hyperinflation like we have in the real world. In our real world, we have inflation, and sooner or later it will turn into hyperinflation. That's very bad for the economy. It just destroys everything. And I've been to in an MMO where everything just gets more and more expensive. So if you join later, you're pretty much in big trouble, because you're not going to be able to catch up, or you're going to have to do things like buy pay to win, like buy chrono if you're from EverQuest or something like that. But in this game, it's the other way around. If you're a new player, you got to get into the game now. This is the best time ever. And the longer they keep this going, the better it's going to get. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the next article here, Currency Crisis in New World. And I'll talk a little bit about what they're talking about and pretty much distill the whole thing. They're saying that not enough currencies being created in the world as you get up higher, because it's very expensive to create some things and to repair and all that. But we'll see what happens. And they talk about inflation here. But New World has brought a new norm to this MMO, and it's called deflation right here. And a looming fiscal disaster. Here's what's really interesting. For example, buying a rare hatchet, which is about 30 to 75 gold, costs, whereas repairing the thing is 40 gold. And I'm going to show you an example where it's actually right now at that, where it is cheaper to buy a new one than to go ahead and repair your thing. So think about all your things as wash and wear. Buy once and throw it away. That's right. No need to wash it or fixie up, anything like that. So look at this guy here. To give an example, the cost of repairing one level 60 item is 250, 2,500 depending on the server. That's absolutely right. But you can buy this thing probably for only 100. So anyway, this is this article. Let's go to the next article. New World's economy is so busted, players are bartering for items. I have seen a little bit of this happening, and they're going to go ahead and barter. But you know what? People aren't even doing that now. It's panic selling. They're just trying to sell them, and it's a race to the bottom. People are putting stuff up there and actually losing money on there. And I used to think it was a problem with people not knowing where to put the decimal point. But it's bigger than that. They're just selling like there's no tomorrow and accumulating stuff. So this goes in and talks about this guy, Player Auctions, which is a familiar name in the EverQuest world. For instance, they're doing this trade. I'll tell you what, this trade takes a long time to do. You got to find some guy to come meet you in town, old EverQuest style, but we'll see how long that lasts. Frankly, they're going to fix this thing. They're talking more about it. Here's the next article here, and they're talking about this big problem. Same thing you can check out from Input Mag and read their article here. And they're talking about the same old thing, the ways out. So here's how they're going to fix it, guys, and this will probably happen. They'll have a vendor. Probably they're going to get a vendor to do something like convert your things to gold or things like that, but there will be something that they're going to come up with. So anyway, check out the next clips I have, and you're going to see just how crazy things are. Okay, guys, so here's the clip I wanted to show you. Now, so I logged in today. I'm on the Ukapacha server on USA West. We're in Windsward, which is pretty much a trading hub for all the territories at my level 36 and below. But you're going to see some crazy deals, and we're just going to show Windward because this problem is everywhere. So check it out. Just look at the items like this. 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent. Just look. All these things that I have see that with the blue star or diamond thingy? That's part of a quest I have to do. Even at my level, I can get that quest. Well, at your first level, you can get that kind of quest too, your early levels. And it's 1 cent to get the items for the quest. You just buy it and turn it in, and cha-chingo, you're good to go. So this is a severe deflationary market. It's just imploding on itself. But this is also the best time you want to be a buyer. Like I said, for example, if you live in an area and suddenly one day houses were going for $2 million, like they are in my area, and suddenly you could buy that house for $1,000, what would you do? You should buy it. And in this case, I recommend all you guys start buying things that you need. Buy armor, especially items, because it is definitely cheaper to repair. I mean, to buy, excuse me, to buy than to repair. So anyway, take a look at this. We're still at 1 cent. We're 16 pages in here. Look at this stuff. You saw gold ore back there. You see all this crazy stuff here. 1 cent. Look at these potions and stuff. We haven't even hit 2 cents. Just check it out. You know, just look here. Pause the video if you have to. Go back and see what kind of things. I'm not even on a real big populated server. If I was, it would be a totally different story. It'd probably be even more 1 cent stuff. But this is like that Dollar Tree that you like to go to. Anyway, so if you're a compulsive shopper and you love to gather constantly, then this game is for you, because I could spend an hour here just doing the shopping, and I never knew it was so much fun. So another reason why you want to get into. Check this out. Platinum ore, gold ore, 2 cent. You saw 1 cent. Now there's 2 cent. Big deal, 2 cent. I can handle that. You can too. Just buy it up and start doing trade skills with it. And you'll see I get experience by doing this. At this level, it's still decent experience. At the lower levels, if you do some of the smelting and smelt some of these ores and things like that, you'll level up probably to level 16 just like that. Let's go ahead and take a look at things like life staffs and fire staffs. Let's take a look at fire staffs. $2.99 right here. These people are probably losing money on it, or they're just breaking even. They just want to get rid of this stuff because there's so much stuff. And I want to say that what's really great about it is how these things are very, very cheap. Because the MMO I come from, EverQuest, it's the opposite way. Everything's so expensive. And they did an experiment with the recent TLP where they made things loot a little more available, and they had more loot pinatas, and a lot of people complained about it. But I found that it was actually a good thing, that a lot of the casual players liked it a lot. And in this case, this has magnified that by about 100 times. And you would think that everybody would be scared and they'd quit. But no, what's happening is we're getting even more people coming into this game. So contrary to what you may be hearing, more casual players are coming into the game. And they're really enjoying this. They want to come out and they want to buy these items, especially at this level. It's not that big a deal, and get these good items, and so they can get a good start. They don't want to have to grind and suffer out here like that. So let's take a look at this. Let's find some more things, and you're going to see some real eye-popping things in just a moment. Here, we just keep looking. Let's look at let's go down here. Let's look at hatchet. Okay, check this out, guys. You're just going to blow your mind away. Remember, I'm only showing one city. If you get it to show all the cities, you're going to see some even more ridiculous deals. There's just crazy stuff. But look at this, level 15. You know, look at this item going for, 4 something. Crazy, huh? Look at that, just deals. Buy these things, guys. Just buy them, because I'm going to show you. Look at this. Okay, here we go. 5, level 60, and it has Dex. Dex is one of the skills, one of the attributes that's used for this. 500 skill epic item. Look at this item, level 60 item, 5. You can get these things ahead of time. You don't have to worry about going out there and grinding away. You can get the things. 5. Who can't afford 5? So anyway, get these things, guys. Just get it, because it's very expensive to go ahead and repair this thing. It's better if you just have another one that you have waiting. You can put it on. When the other one falls apart, you just put it on. Now let's take a look at this. Okay, let's go over here and take a look at that. It's just got some damage on it, right? And this is just a level 22 item. There's a very common 7 gold to repair it. I guarantee you I can buy the same thing for less than 7. And you can see I could buy level 60 epic things for 5. That's right, or 10. And you know that it costs way more than that to repair it. So you got to be buying this stuff, guys. Just get out there. It's a screaming buy. It's time to buy. Get into the game. If you're new, you want to get into it. Because why? On traditional MMOs where there's rampant inflation like we have in real life, what happens is it's harder to catch up. You get in, you have to have money. You got to do pay to win. You got to buy the currency. In this game, it's the exact opposite. If you come in late, it's okay. You'll catch up in no time. And you can buy goods and things that you need to catch up. You can do it all here. No problem at all. Check this out. Look how much experience I get at this level. And look closely. Okay, it glitches out here a little bit, but just wait for this. Now watch this again and see how much experience I get on smelting right here. Watch this. Just watch. Look at that. Bam. Look at that. 8,000 on smelting. Look at how many levels I got in smelting just by doing a couple gold bars. Is that crazy? Am I going to go out and farm gold bars? No. I'm just going to stand right here and turn around and buy it. That's right. So guys, if you're getting into the game late, get in now, buy the stuff, because they will fix this eventually. I just can't see them keeping it this way forever. They will fix it, and they'll start taking, the prices will start going up, and things are going to start changing. But if you get in and buy all these things while you can, you'll be sitting pretty. You're going to be really happy. I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. But heck, if we come back a year later and it's still like this, well, leave a message and let me know. Say, hey, Dr. Nachos, you were wrong. It's actually much higher. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, guys.